7 women who quietly destroy a man's life. And most men don't see it coming. Let me tell you something most men never face until they're already broken. Men don't lose their lives to enemies. Enemies are obvious, loud, easy to spot. Men lose their lives to access, to the person they allow closest to their mind, their heart, their habits, and their mission. A man can fight the world, but he cannot fight the wrong woman sleeping beside him. It's not always betrayal that breaks a man. No. Betrayal is just the final blow. What destroys him is the slow, silent drain. His energy, his focus, his confidence, his drive, all being chipped away piece by piece while he tells himself everything is fine. Every fallen king in history didn't just fall because of war. They fell because of the palace. Because of who influenced their mind, who whispered in their ear, who decided how their emotions moved. This isn't about blaming women. This is about protecting men. Protecting you. Your mission matters. Your mind matters. Your peace is sacred. Your future is not something to gamble with. Today I'm going to break down 7 types of women every man must avoid. 7 patterns that seem harmless in the beginning, but quietly empty your soul if you're not paying attention. Stay with me to the 7th type, because that one is the most silent killer of a man's destiny. Most men never even realize they've fallen until it's too late. I'm Mr. Eugene, and before we jump into the video, like, share, and subscribe, because only your interaction will help push this video to others in need. Let's begin. 1. The attention addict. She's not addicted to you. She's addicted to eyes. Understand something. Attention is her oxygen, her currency, her identity. The crowd isn't background noise. It's her lifeline. She's loyal to validation, not to commitment. You can give her everything. Your loyalty, your time, your affection, your presence. But it will never satisfy her, because you're trying to fill a bottomless pit. You think you're competing with other men. You're not. You're competing with the internet, with every comment section, every notification, every stranger's approval. And no man alive can outlike the world. At first, her energy feels electric. She's charming, magnetic, alive. But slowly, you realize something dark. Your private life becomes public. Moments meant for 2 become content for thousands. Your boundaries become sacrifices. Your peace becomes her performance stage. Psychologists say validation addiction creates identity distortion. She doesn't know who she is without an audience, and you're not dating a woman. You're dating a persona she built to survive. The more you excuse her need for attention, the more she will drain your soul unnoticed. And the worst part? You start shrinking yourself just to keep up with her spotlight. Brother, understand this. A woman who needs the world will never be satisfied with one man. 2. The gold digger. A gold digger isn't always obvious. Sometimes she smiles sweetly. Sometimes she praises you. Sometimes she acts supportive. But study her pattern. She asks about what you do, not who you are. She wants the lifestyle, not the life. She values your income, not your intention. She studies your wallet before she studies your character. You think you're winning her through generosity, but generosity becomes the payment for her presence. The moment someone offers more, you're replaced like a subscription that expired. A woman who judges by what you provide will leave when the benefits slow down, because she's not in love with you. She's in love with the comfort you create. You become a resource, a provider, a step in her lifestyle climb. And when you tie your value to how much you spend, you become nothing more than a credit card with emotions. Seneca said it clearly. He who indulges empty pleasures empties himself. You think you're giving love, but what you're actually doing is leasing her loyalty. And leases always end. When money buys affection, the relationship is already dead. You're just paying for the funeral. 3. The party girl. She's the woman who shines brightest in the dark. You meet her in energy, excitement, and motion. She's fun, electric, thrilling. But thrills have a price. She lives for the night. New friends, new scenes, new dopamine hits. At first you confuse chaos for passion. But chaos always demands payment. Suddenly, your nights become her late returns. Your weekends become her blurry stories. Your peace becomes her just one more drink. You lie awake at 3 a.m., overthinking while she's out chasing stimulation. And every time you try to bring stability, she feels trapped, because stability scares people running from themselves. The party girl isn't always reckless. Sometimes she's hiding pain. Sometimes she's avoiding emptiness. Sometimes the noise outside is easier than the silence inside. But you are not meant to be her emotional flashlight, her babysitter, or her anchor in the storm she created. A man with a mission needs a woman who builds his peace, not one who interrupts it. Because when you try to tame chaos, you don't become a hero. you become a target. 4. The narcissist. She is the master of illusions. At first, she looks like a queen, confident, composed, intelligent, but slowly the mask slips. With her, everything is about her. Your emotions? Inconvenient. Your needs? Background noise. Your dreams? Are cute, but irrelevant. She sees you not as a partner, but as a mirror, a reflection of what she wants to see. And mirrors aren't loved. Mirrors are used. She remembers every mistake you make, but forgets every wound she causes. Her apologies sound like this: I'm sorry you feel that way. Never, I'm sorry for what I did. You think you're building a relationship, but you're actually maintaining a kingdom where she sits on the throne and you serve as emotional currency. Stoics warned, do not negotiate with tyrants. Withdraw your power. A narcissist doesn't want partnership. She wants control. If you stay, your confidence drains slowly. Your identity erodes. Your self-esteem fades until you forget the man you once were. You can't fix her. You can't save her. You can only lose yourself to her. 5. The promiscuous woman to many men. She looks exciting, free, wild, adventurous. But remember this: repetition rewires the brain. Casual intimacy conditions a person to detach, not attach. Feel, enjoy, exit, reset, over and over. She doesn't bond. She cycles. Depth feels heavy to her. Commitment feels suffocating. Stability feels like a cage. At first, you think you're the exception, the one man she'll settle for. But pattern always beats potential. The more partners she's had, the more her mind learns to replace instead of repair. And you end up living with the ghosts of her past. Comparison shadows, mistrust, insecurity. When you ask for loyalty, she calls it control. When you ask for stability, she calls it pressure. If intimacy is cheap for her, loyalty will always feel expensive. A man without standards gives away his future to someone who doesn't know how to hold it. 6. The woman who does not love you. This is the most dangerous one. She might not be toxic. She might not be dramatic. She might not be chaotic, but she simply does not love you. She enjoys your presence. She likes the comfort, the attention, the stability. She takes your affection, your time, your gifts, your support, but she does not love you. And the truth is brutal. No amount of effort can create love. No amount of proving can earn desire. No amount of patience can spark passion. You think persistence is noble. You think she will wake up one day and finally see your worth, but she won't. Instead, the more you try to win her, the more she loses respect for you. The more you chase her, the more she withdraws. The more you invest, the more she devalues you. You are not fighting for love. You are fighting to avoid the truth. And the truth is this: a woman who does not love you now will not love you later. You are not her partner. You are her convenience. The cost? Your peace. Your energy. Your dignity. Respect yourself enough to walk away. 7. The woman who fears a man with purpose. This is the silent destroyer. The woman who does not want you to rise. She doesn't yell. She doesn't argue. She doesn't attack. She slowly discourages your ambition. You say you want to start a business. She calls it unrealistic. You want to get in shape. She mocks it. You want to build discipline. She says you're doing too much. She doesn't sabotage you loudly. She sabotages you softly, with doubt, with passiveness, with emotional withdrawal when you improve, because deep down your growth threatens her comfort. Your ambition exposes her lack of it. Some women don't want a strong man. They want a manageable man, a man whose dreams stay small enough that he never outgrows their influence. Brother, hear me. A woman who fears your purpose will always sabotage your progress. The right woman will not fear your rise. She will rise with you. Final message. I'm not saying this to make you bitter. I'm saying it to make you awake. The wrong woman will cost you more than heartbreak. She will cost you your focus, discipline, money, mental health, reputation, potential future. Your peace is not something to negotiate. Your mission is not something to sacrifice. Your purpose is not something to dim. Build your body. Build your income. Build your discipline. Build your spirit. Build your destiny. Because when a man becomes a man of purpose, he no longer chases. He chooses. The right woman will not drain you. She will multiply you. She will not distract you. She will sharpen you. She will not fear your growth. She will walk beside it. Choose peace over chaos. Choose purpose over lust. Choose a future over a feeling. That's how men rise. That's how kings are made. That's how you rise. Before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave your thoughts below on what you think about these 7 types of women, or are there other types? Just let us know in the comment section.